Hi, when was the last time you unplugged yourself digitally? When was the last time you didn't reach for this little device called a smartphone every hour? To be honest, I'm of the generation I didn't grow up with smartphones. We didn't even have the internet. Completely different time. So digital detox, I thought it's only for younger people who are actually addicted to social media. It was something I thought wouldn't apply to myself. However, I was shocked how reliant I am on my smartphone and how often I use my computer, my tablet, any form of digital media until I couldn't use it anymore. So I've just come back from a music festival and it was amazing. It's exactly how you imagine it. Sunshine, rain, mud, music, dancing, laughing with friends. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The one thing that didn't work was my phone. Actually, nobody's phone was working. So you did have some mobile phone masts up. And it showed there are, I think it even showed like 3 bars, 5G, but nothing would load. And I think it was just the capacity. It was too many people. It's the Suffolk countryside. To be honest, in Suffolk, in Norfolk, a mobile phone signal in the countryside is like gold dust. So yeah, it was amazing. And the initial panic that sits in, especially I thought like, I've told my clients I'm on holiday, but what if there's an urgent query, or what if I need to check this and that? That initial panic subsided quite quickly. And yet, especially the first day, I constantly grabbed my phone. I thought, what's the weather forecast like? Or I'm going to quickly check that. And to be honest, it was shocking. It was shocking how many times I felt I needed to check something on my phone. After a day, I thought it is what it is. I'm just going to leave it in the bottom of my bag and I'm not going to worry and I'm just going to be me. I'm going to have fun with my friends. Who cares about the phone? Like in the olden days, we had to agree where to meet. Kind of meet me at the left-hand side of that stage at that time. It's pretty much like when we were kids. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have smartphones. You just agreed with your mates to kind of hang out after school at 4 p.m. We meet there or whatever. So it was a bit like the olden days. It was brilliant. It was wonderful. Now I came back home and you would assume I was desperate to go back online. But the opposite was the case. I didn't want to. I really didn't want to. I logged in on my computer and I checked my emails. I went on LinkedIn. And I couldn't be bothered. I honestly couldn't be bothered. Luckily, there weren't any urgent emails. As I said, my clients know I'm currently on holiday, so that's brilliant. But even on LinkedIn, and I love LinkedIn, it's my networking platform of choice. By the way, if you're on LinkedIn, please reach out. I want to hear from you. But the content, everything was just same. I didn't really miss anything. And also I had that urge to continue to be in that digital detox, in that bubble of no phones, of no computers. Luckily, some of our friends still stayed with us, so I had a brilliant excuse to just spend some time with my friends. I also wanted to hang out with my dogs. I hadn't seen them, obviously, for a few days. And my friends left. I still had that urge. I didn't want to come here into my office and turn that computer on. I didn't really want to be on my phone. So I gave myself another day. It was quite good. I sorted through a mountain of paperwork and other bits and bobs. And it was just me and my thoughts. I didn't even want to listen to anything in the background. I just wanted to embrace that silence and I just kind of being with myself. And it's amazing that feeling of calm you have inside. If you unplug yourself from digital media, it's a little bit like I'm going to sound so old now, in the olden days, when we were kids, summer holidays, and you had that initial excitement and then came a brief period of boredom and then the magic happened. Then you started thinking of little projects and doing this and that, and you just slowed right down. I love that feeling. I'm still in that zone right now. I just feel completely chillaxed and quite slow. I think I'm going to ease myself in over the next couple of days. And next week, I'm kind of like back in the office. And I'm probably going to look forward to technology again. I'm a bit of a nerd. I usually embrace technology. But having had that time away, that digital detox, amazing. I highly, highly recommend it. Especially if you are a busy professional, or if you're stuck between looking after children and looking after the older generation. If you feel you don't have that time for yourself, take out your calendar, have a look, find a day or two when you can unplug yourself. No computer, no mobile phone, nothing, just you. It's probably hard to do it at home because we're in those habit loops of, using technology. It might be easier if you go away. Highly recommend a music festival, or you could go on a mountain hike, or come to Norfolk or Suffolk in the UK, because mobile phone signal out here is like gold dust. Go camping. Just do something without expectations, and something to keep you busy, to take your mind off, so you don't have that urge to reach out to your phone. Or, to be honest, maybe do the opposite and go in like, well, I'm going to leave my phone at home. I'm just going to take a couple of good books, and I'm going to book myself a little hotel, or I go camping, and I'm going to take this time for myself. But the benefits are huge. And I could give you a whole scientific list as well of, your blood pressure is reduced. You get less of those dopamine hits. We get them all the time. All the time you get a notification, you get a little dopamine hit, and your brain goes, I want to know what that is. And it's really good to have a dopamine reset from time to time. So there are heaps and heaps of benefits on why you should sometimes slow right down and have that digital detox. So if you haven't got any plans this weekend, maybe try it for a day. As I said, I'm going to ease myself in and still going to take it easy. And I see you again next week with a slightly longer video back in the office. You have a wonderful rest of this week. See you soon. Bye.